So we're now on to day, I don't know what, off lockdown. Got about a week to go, hopefully. Just currently sort of late afternoon. Thought I'll go for a walk, seeing as though most of the heat of the day is past. How you doing?
Good.
How you doing? So yeah, it's been another beautiful day here in Christchurch. Went for a walk earlier on. It's great to see so many families out and about. How you doing?
Yeah, mate.
Warming up.
It is. It's warmer than that, I think.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. So yeah, I apologise in advance if the lighting isn't too great, but hey, works for me. Currently heading up towards Sparks Road here and head down to the wetlands. Making full use of the new cycleway that's been built along Sparks Road fairly recently, within the last 6 months. Definitely a great community asset.
Probably a bit warm here.
A little bit. So we're now on the Sparks Road cycleway, walkway. How you doing? So yeah, like I say, great to see so many people out and about, enjoying the sunshine. How you doing? How are you?
Hello.
Beautiful day.
Thanks.
It's a beautiful night for it.
Not bad, eh?
Well, afternoon, evening. Have a good one. Another thing that's becoming quite apparent is a lot more people are taking notice of the 2 metre rule, which is really good. It's great to see. Lots of waves and smiles from people in cars as well. And of course you get the ones that lean on the horn. No objection. About halfway to the wetlands now. Like I say, quite a few cars on the road at the moment with changes of shifts and stuff. People working, finishing working. Great to see a lot of cyclists and stuff out. So yeah, there's a quite a good business off to the side here, do a fruit and veggie sort of thing. Unfortunately closed due to COVID. How you doing? So this is now third suit walk during level 4 here. Thankfully I have the blessing from the New Zealand police and stuff to do this, which is awesome. Real interest in talking to the police officers that I've seen though. A lot of them yet are receiving a lot of hard times and stuff from people, domestic abuse and all that sort of stuff going on. I think if there's one thing you can take from this is be kind to everyone. You know, we're not far out of coming out of level 4 hopefully. Smile and be happy. Like almost every car driver that drove past me just said.
Made a run for it.
Yeah, strap the pound. How you doing? So we're now in Sparks Road wetlands. As you can see, the sun's behind me. But the lower I go, the more silhouette you get. But yeah, it's a beautiful area up here. I hadn't really discovered it before the lockdown started. Certainly becoming very popular with people going for walks and runs and bike rides and stuff, especially early in the morning. Get some beautiful sunrise photos out here. You have to time it just right though. side of the track here so you can see how expansive the wetlands are. I'm not sure how big the area it covers, but I think if you walk around the perimeter, which is more or less what I'm doing now, it's about 1.5 k's. Don't ask me what that is in miles because I have no idea. But yeah, it's certainly a beautiful area. How you doing? Beautiful day for it. So we're coming up towards the far end of the wetlands now. If you see me adjusting my hand paws and stuff, because I've got a touchscreen phone obviously, so it doesn't really work through hand paws. But yeah, like I say, it's a beautiful day here. And again, I just encourage everyone to be nice to others. How you doing? Beautiful evening. A little bit. So one question I commonly get asked from people is how hot is it in here? On a nice day like this, if you had no wind, like there's a slight breeze coming through, which makes all the difference for us. But if there was no wind and it was straight sun, about 20 degrees it boils. How you doing? Oh yeah, that's right. This is the best side. But yeah, 20 degrees, no wind, full sun like this, and yeah, you start sweating pretty easily. People say, how long have I suited for? Done 6 hours quite easily. Well, ish. Needless to say, by the end of it, I needed a good drink. It's the key thing when you do this. Keep up your fluids. A lot of people who do this sort of stuff, they carry what's called a camelback on their back, which is basically like a backpack filled with water or whatever you want. And you run a pipe up inside your suit, and yeah, you can drink on the go. I don't have that luxury. The only backpack I do have, kangaroo one, bought them duty free last year, before all of this coronavirus stuff came around. So basically we're now walking back down, for lack of a better direction, the eastern side of the wetlands. So from home I'm doing just over 2k so far. By the end of this, all going well, we'll be up around 7. You can see right over there, get cars slowing down, tooting, yelling out, yahooing, all of that sort of stuff, which makes it all the more enjoyable when you do this. Because regardless of all the heat and stuff, and the fact that you can get dehydrated if you're not careful, heat stroke and all that sort of stuff, we do this because we can. I love it when you see smiles on people's faces. How you doing? Seeing smiles on people's faces, especially the kids, see their faces light up. That's one of the most special moments for me. One thing I personally do, having grown up with a few friends that are special needs, deaf, IHC, all that sort of thing, always pay extra attention to, you know, the IHC people, or, you know, the wheelchair bound ones, because a lot of people brush past them, but when you get to know them, some of them are really clever. I used to have a friend back in New Plymouth. He was wheelchair bound, could hardly talk, but I'll tell you what, the things that he could draw, absolutely mind-boggling. How you doing?
Are you a kangaroo?
German Shepherd.
Okay.
Cross with a fox. And yeah, the things that they come up with, like getting asked questions like I've just asked, you know, what am I?
Love it.
Thank you.
Absolutely love
I love getting asked questions like, you know, what species am I? People have a try and guess. Dog, fox, wolf. Been caught a rabbit once, not sure how. But you know, it leaves a lot open to the imagination, which I think is really cool. Seeing this sort of thing, it's not something people see every day. You can get mixed reactions to it, good, bad, and the ugly. But you can get some really cool, really memorable ones too. I just walked over a little thing there. Stops the water going up there. But yeah, like I say, people can use their imagination. Like, if you want to get into this thing, go for it. Like, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from getting into it. There is a lot of creativity out there. Having been to Furry Down Under convention where we got over 800 attendees, not everyone was in suit though, but to go to the Gold Coast in Aussie, for me it's about a 3.5 hour plane flight plus a 2-hour train ride plus about an hour and a half tram ride. So you've rejoined us about halfway down Henderson's Road. Great to see the buses out and about, keeping the essential workers moving, and also those who don't have a car can use them to access your essential services, hospitals, dentists, doctors, all that sort of thing. About to cross over the road. People ask me what sort of vision I've got. It's actually pretty good. So I've just clocked over 4 kilometres. One of the other cool things that's come out of the lockdown, everyone's got on the bear hunt bandwagon. So as you're walking around your neighbourhood, keep an eye out for little teddy bears in the window. It's a fun thing for the kids to do as they go for their walks. Spot all the teddy bears. Certainly a great initiative. You can certainly tell which cars slow down. Have a look. That's for sure. It's the whole idea why we do this, to get people smiling, to get them happy. Sun's certainly sinking in the horizon, light levels are lowering. As a result, unsurprisingly, the temperature's going down. Another cool thing to see as you walk around, kids have been busy with the chalk, writing really awesome messages on the pavement, on the sidewalk. Encouraging love, peace and hope. And inspiring. Pretty much. Helps with the weight loss too. Yeah, it's not too bad. Bit of a breeze helps. Oh yeah, one or two. Sparks Road is a classic. Sparks Road was a classic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, walking down the side of everyone coming home from work or whatever.
This is the first day you've done it?
No, this is now my third walk in it now. Generally every 2 or 3 days. Have a good one. Once again, it's great to see people happy. So we've now come out onto Hallsville Road, making our way up, coming up to the lights near Napuna Y Sports Centre. That was where I did the relay, walk for dementia. You can tell people are looking. Like I say, you get a lot of really cool reactions when you do this. Normally I would have walked across before the lights and saved the hassle of stopping the traffic and stuff, but being around 5 o'clock, it's now coming through rush hour, peak hour, whatever you want to call it. And even in lockdown, a lot of people coming home from work, or like I say, change of shifts and all that sort of thing. So we're now on the western side of Hallsville Road walking up, heading towards Aidenfield. Distance when we crossed over Aidenfield Drive there be about 5k. So at the moment we've got about probably 2.5 kilometres to run. Run it I'm not doing. Walking in this is fun enough, let alone anything else. Thankfully, we're on the cooler end of the day. Temperature's going down. So is the sun. So we're just coming up on Aidenfield Drive now. So this is about 5 kilometres I've walked so far. All in suit. Like I say, getting lots of toots with everyone coming home from work and stuff. So if you are watching this and you'd like to see all the photos and stuff that I've also snapped between these video clips, feel free to head to facebook.com/RelayRaildog, RelayRaildog. So yeah, this is pretty rare for me doing a walk around the neighbourhood. Obviously third one in the lockdown, but what else are you meant to do? So yeah, normally I do a lot of community events and stuff, galas, school events, different things. If you have a look on the Facebook page, you'll see I'll tell you all about it. I'll also tell you where I'm going to be. And also, being rail orientated, try and promote some rail safety stuff on there as well. Just the basic things, like look both ways before you cross. Stop, look and listen. And especially when you come up to a railroad crossing, put away your technology. Trains can be very quiet and very fast. I've heard of many stories where people have unfortunately forgotten where they were, and all of a sudden realization hits them. It's that locomotive horn. Whether they have their their headphones in their ears, or their earbuds, whatever you want to call them. Don't. It's not worth it. It's most certainly not worth it. I've seen some extremely close calls in my time. And the thoughts that go through my head, and especially the head of the locomotive engineer, the person driving the train, it's the last place you want to be. I have been on a ride where we had enough of a fright to sort of make you sit up and think. Car pulled over the railway crossing and stopped. His tail end was still on it. Thankfully he cleared. And the locomotive engineer I was with was concentrating, was alert. He was doing his job properly. Also, whenever I do that, normally means I'm getting sweat out of my eye. But if everyone uses their head, we'll go home happy. How you doing? So we're coming up towards Dunbar's Road here. Service station on the corner. Probably about 5.5 kilometres so far. Just over 1 kilometre to go. So we're not far away from home now, a couple of minutes and we'll be there. Walking up the side of Milnes Road. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. Yeah, like I say, feel free to check out my Facebook page. I'll throw a link down in the description. And yeah, if you're in Christchurch, feel free to flick us a message. If you're on Facebook, leave us a like. And yeah, so yeah, a really nice temperature. It's probably dropped about 5 degrees since we left home. Quite comfortable wearing this. So yeah, like I say, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you around at some point.